Hey friends, welcome to my channel and welcome to IKEA. On this rainy day, I was on a mission to find some shoe organization for my closet, and we will definitely get into that. But I have never done any type of what's in a particular store or shop with me, and I wanted to try that on this day. My IKEA is a little under an hour away, so I don't go very often, but I know some of you don't have an IKEA nearby at all, and I just wanted you to see what they currently have and let you look around the store in case you've never been. However, if you have no interest at all in what's in IKEA and you would just rather be in my house with me, there are timestamps in my description box below so you can just skip around. I was obsessed with that gray kitchen at the beginning, and I'm also crazy about this big old pantry. I just love how you can get so much inspiration in IKEA because everything's just kind of there for you and put together, and the prices are awesome. These bowls were so heavy, really good quality, and of course you could use them for all types of things, so I wanted to show those off really quick. I don't think I even realized before this particular visit how many choices they have for countertops and cabinets. I don't know if they've just gotten more in recently, but they had all these styles and colors. I was really surprised and very impressed. I love their cabinet hardware selection. It just looked like a big old jewelry box, and I thought they just had so many different styles and things to pick from, which was awesome since they had so many different styles of cabinets. Now we're in the appliance area, and that was another space that I didn't realize they had so many things. So either I have been oblivious on my previous visits, or they have just gotten in a whole bunch of new stuff. They even had all of these vent hoods, which is my dream to have one day. So that was pretty surprising and impressive. And then now I'm gonna look at the faucets and show those off to you. I would like to have one like this, that industrial style. They had like the shiny black ones, the combination of the black and chrome. Really good prices on those too, just from what I've seen around. I do think they might have some better prices on Amazon, but I don't really know to compare the quality of those. But now we are in the dining area, which was massive. So I was just showing you along the walls. They have all different types of chairs and bar stools. And then I'll just zoom in on a few of the different table sets that I thought were pretty cute. While we're looking around in this area, let me know down in the comments if you have an IKEA near you and if you like to go there. I feel like it's the type of place where there's something for everyone, but I would be curious to know how you feel about it. In the next clip coming up, I am showing you the exact chest of drawers that I have, just a different color, but the exact brand and style. I was so excited because they have a glass piece that fits on top, and I want one of those, and it was only $14.99. It did not say it was out of stock. However, when I got to the very end and it was time to check out, they didn't have it. It's okay though, I know I can get a piece of glass cut somewhere. But now we're in the closet area. I wanted to share several things because it's such a wide variety, all different types of looks, and I felt like this is truly a place where you could find something for a room that you're trying to convert into a closet if you have a small space and you need certain pieces. So I did try to get some prices on these and show you their wide range of choices. To finish off the closet area, I was just showing you some wardrobes and other storage. This last space is a dream. It's the black brown color, and they have it set up just like one big closet. I love that they have the rug and the chair and the table. I just thought it was the best thing ever. And now that we're leaving the closet area, we are heading into children's furniture. And a lot of you know I don't have children, but I thought it was just the cutest area, and I love their furniture choices. I know that a lot of you have children and that you might be interested in this, so I definitely wanted to include it. Isn't this the cutest setup? I love the desk and the cube storage under the bed. For anyone not familiar with IKEA, they do have everything. So now that we've moved out of children's furniture, I am now just showing you some containers and jars. They had really good prices, several things in different packs that you could get, but they also had a lot of individual items. These jars, I did get a quick shot. They were $5.99 and they were really big and they felt really heavy. So I feel like the quality for the price, especially with a lot of their glass pieces, is second to none. Now I am showing you some tea infusers and coffee pots. I thought that those were really cute. I love this stainless steel coffee pot that I'll show you in a minute. And they also have these French press. I don't know if you call them French presses or French press. But anyway, they have those as well. There were more white dishes in this store than I have seen in my entire life. They do have other colors, so I will show those too, and some of them are gorgeous. But if you need white dishes of any kind, I feel confident that you can find them here. Here are some of the other colors up on the wall. They had everything from cream to pale pink to black, and then they have these sets for $49.99 that they have on those center displays, and those were really nice colors too. I just had to give you a glimpse of this rug area because boy did they have some bold colors. Now there was another section that had a lot of neutrals and things that would go with pretty much anybody's decor, but I found this area to be quite beautiful and very interesting, so I wanted you to see that. IKEA is well known for their scub storage. They have all different sizes and colors. You can fit them under your bed. They have them for these hanging things that I'm going to show in just a second. They also have the ones that fit in your drawers. So I just wanted to pan around and let you see some of those colors. For my pet people out there, I also thought their selection of bowls and dog beds and toys was really good. I thought the bowls were really simple and modern and cute. Their beds were really soft and plush. The pillows were really nice, good prices. So I just wanted to show you all of that. This little area is what I like to call basket heaven. I was obsessed with these that I'm showing right now in particular. I actually saw a couple of people grab them while I was filming. I feel like it's a good price. You could paint them or leave them natural, but they have all different types in this area. So just bear with me. I'm gonna show you that selection. were so many more things to see because that place is huge, but I'm gonna end it with Vases. Also, very heavy, cheap prices. There were so many more that I wanted to show you, but there was this lady, I felt like every aisle I wanted to film, she was on it, which is totally fine. I mean, she's in there to shop, but I just couldn't get everything I wanted you to see. But just know they have a great selection of vases. This big cylinder one for $19.99 was the best thing ever. It was really heavy and I was obsessed. Now we are back at home. So I was just showing you, I went ahead and assembled one of the small Billy bookcases just to make sure I knew how to do it. And those are the easiest things to assemble in the world. I was on a mission to get Billy bookcases in particular because I had seen on Pinterest quite a while ago a lot of shoe hacks with the Billy bookcases. You can literally do anything with them, but because I could never get with the guy to do my floating shelves, I was like, I wonder if I could make that work. I knew I needed the shorter ones because I have the hanging above them. So I had to measure the height, had to measure the width, and I was within about a ½ an inch of space that I had on that wall to be able to fit 2 of these bigger ones and 1 smaller one, and I was sweating bullets because honestly I did not think it was gonna fit. It was that close. So hang in there with me and you will see if I made it or not because it was like so close. And I am just showing you now, I went ahead and assembled the first 2 on a time lapse, and then I'm gonna show you one of them just in case you wanna see somebody put one of these together. I did my best to kind of show you what I was looking at as I went along. There are a ton of YouTube videos on how to do these, but they are super simple.
Even though it's dark some days, I know blue skies are coming our way. Yeah, yeah. Everything will be okay, 'cause no one else can make me feel this way. Yeah, I'm completely satisfied, right, as long as you're by my side. So if you love me, let me hear you say my name, my name. If you love me, let me hear you, babe. Alright.
I have done so much rambling in this video, so I want to take this time while I'm putting this one together to first of all thank you for being here. If you're brand new, welcome. I am so happy to have you. My name is Crystal. I live in North Carolina with my husband. I mainly post cleaning and organizing type content, so if that's something you like, please go ahead and subscribe and join my family because I would love to have you. And if you're returning, as always, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I never take it for granted. At this point, I didn't really need the instructions, but I do like to have them open and look at them just in case I forget something. But basically, these wooden dowels go on the outside holes of these panels, and then the ones laying behind me, those screws go in the inside holes, and that's pretty much the main thing you have to remember. So you don't have to have the instructions once you've done it a couple of times, but I'm just showing you what I'm using and following along with the instructions and just kind of showing you how it's illustrated in the book so you can see how all that looks.
My heart drops when you play around. How can you be up when I'm down? Don't wanna think about it right now. Maybe you just wanna be friends, but there is a fight when we are talking. Maybe you just wanna pretend, but I can read between the lines. Even if I can't deny that all the things you said are hurting.
I I just wanted to say quickly, I did intend for this to be my very last closet video of any kind, but because it took me so long, I had so many issues with different things that popped up, there will be one more, and I promise that will be the very last video. That will be the final decor, final organization, and final touches. So I appreciate you guys riding with me this long. I hope you're still enjoying it, but I just wanted to throw that in there.
How it hurts to see you smile, like a dagger hit me. She just seems so juvenile. I just want it to be me. I wanna set your world on fire. Oh, you're so sure I'll stick around. Oh, my heart drops when you play around. How can you be up when I'm down? Don't wanna think about it right now. Maybe you just wanna be friends, but there's a vibe when we are talking. Maybe you just wanna pretend.
All right, here is where an epic fail is happening as I speak. So I put this bottom piece on backwards. That white part that is facing the camera right now shouldn't be doing that. It should be the raw edge because that's the back. I put that on backwards, and what made me so mad about it, I watched a YouTube video on Billy Bookcases, and the girl specifically said, don't do what I did. It's very easy to do. Now, mind you, I had already assembled, I think 3 of these at this point, and I still put it on backwards, never caught it. Later on, you're gonna see me slide the back panel on, and I nailed it in the bottom, which means I nailed it to the white side. I couldn't get the nails out, so basically I had to leave it. So my solution to that was just to get some paint. So I am going to have Home Depot just do a paint match to one of the shelves and just paint it because it's not that noticeable, but it will drive me crazy if I don't take care of it. So anyway, I was just telling you that to make sure you don't do that, because even though I just saw a video where the girl said don't do it, I did it anyway and didn't even notice it.
Just please give me a call. Bye.
I've been stuck in my head, think I need to escape. Feels like I'm waiting, do you feel the same? My mom used to say that no matter your face, at the end of the day, you only wanna feel safe. But I'd rather walk into the space to see if you're still awake. If it's ever gonna be right, if we ever had the time, hope you know that I try. If we'll ever make it feel right, still think we can work it out. Hope you know that I try.
I'm sorry this next clip is so shaky. I was trying to show you what I was doing, and I was holding the camera with one hand and trying to do it with the other hand, so if you get a little seasick, my bad.
I'm running over the highways, running sideways. I'm falling, but I'm starting to love it. We might fall apart, but we always do. If it's ever gonna be right, if we ever had the time, hope you know that I try. If we'll ever make it feel right, still think we can work it out. Hope you know that I try.
after I nailed this panel on, it wasn't until I set the bookcase up that I realized the mistake I mentioned earlier. And I tried for about, I'd say a good 20 minutes or so to get those nails out because I was determined to flip it around and just deal with the holes. I was so upset with myself, but the nails wouldn't come out because they're tiny and they were flush with the backing. So I gave up and then decided on the paint solution. But anyway, this is where I am nailing the nails into the side of the shelf that should be the opposite way.
Let's drink up, your death look like big fun. Come on, let's get it on. Like that Marvin Gaye song. I'm stunning, you love it. Come on, give me something. I know that you want it. Come on.
These emojis are a representation of exactly how I felt in this moment. But now I am going to start removing all of my shoe boxes from the closet. And don't worry, I showed me taking out a few of them, but then I cut to the end because it took me a while. And I have to admit, y'all, this whole time I was getting a workout in, I had a lot going on, but I was so stressed out because I had even talked to my sister about it before. I was like, there's no way all three of these are gonna fit across here. I'm about a ½ inch off. I don't wanna have to take off a baseboard. So I just wanted to give you a little glimpse into what was going through my head while I was doing this. I don't know if any of you have removed wire shelving before, but this whole time I thought that they just screwed in. So I was gonna get the drill and just take the screws out and take everything off the wall. I had no idea how hard it was to remove wire shelving. I had heard it before, but I just couldn't imagine that it would be that difficult. This was another process. I was sweating. It was horrible. I couldn't get anything off the wall. And fortunately, I did watch a video where they said to take these nails out like you see me doing here with needle nose pliers first, then pull the anchors out, because if you don't, they'll stay expanded and make an even bigger hole in your wall. So I am glad I saw that, but it took me forever to be able to loosen up the nails enough to get them out. Then I had to take the anchors out of the wall that held that held the shelving, and then I couldn't get one of them out. It took me forever, so I cut a ton of that, but eventually I got it done and I was so happy. I'm showing you the holes in the wall just so you have an idea of the type of damage that will be done when you remove wire shelving, but thankfully they are not that bad. Like I said, just make sure you take the nails out first, and now I'm going to vacuum up all this dust before I attempt to get these bookcases in here.
Let's go.
And now the moment of truth. So I'm putting the first bookcase in, and I decided to put the one that was not messed up further at the back, so that way when you open the door you would see it better, and the one that is messed up closer to the door so it wouldn't be as noticeable until I get it painted. I'm putting the two bigger ones on either side, and then I'm going to pray and hope and wish that the middle one will fit. As I'm trying desperately to get this one in here, I did want to mention these bookcases do come with anchors, and please use those, guys. If you have children or just any concerns about them tipping over, especially the taller ones, make sure you use those. I was not worried about it for me. And look, the middle one fit. And when I say with like almost no room to spare, I think I could barely get my fingertip on either side of like the bigger ones on either wall. And you can see a few of the holes, and I will patch those another time, but I could not have been happier or more relieved. And it was almost like these were meant for this space because I just can't believe how good they fit, as you can see. But even my husband said, those look like they were made for that space. Like, they fit perfect, and I am ecstatic. So the next thing I'm gonna do is start just dumping my shoes in there. I think I started with about half of them just so I could get a feel for what I had. I tried to do a variety of some booties and some heels just so I could play around with it and get that process going. In case anyone's interested in the Billy bookcases, they come with 2 shelves each, and then you can purchase additional shelves. So I actually bought additional shelves for all 3 pieces. I ended up not using 2 of the bigger ones, and I think I might just lay those across my top wire shelf so it'll give it some stability when I put my storage bins up there. But I do like that they're adjustable and that you can add or take away as needed. I am starting out I have no idea what I'm gonna do, no rhyme or reason. I'm just trying to figure out where I want everything because there's so much to try to sort through. So my recommendation is just start somewhere, and that's what I did. I just put these that you see on the bottom. I started getting an idea for height so I could put the shelves in, and then I'll only show you a part of this before I time lapse it so that doesn't get too tedious. And then at the very end, I will show you the final shot. I ended up moving things around. I put my really high heels on top so I could add more shelves to the bookcases. So it all worked out, but it does take a little trial and error. But that's what I would say for my suggestion is just start with anything to have a place to work with, and then you can go from there and rearrange. Also, the bookcases are $29 for the large size and $19 for the small. The additional shelves are $15 for the large and $10 for the small. So it just depends on how many extra shelves you need. Like I said, I didn't need 2 of the ones that I got, but it still saved me a lot of money doing it this way instead of having someone come in and do something custom. Like nobody. You got me feeling good. Like I'm drowning. Having my shoes out of the boxes feels amazing and looks even better. And yes, all of my shoes fit. I can't even believe it. My boots didn't fit, but I knew that. I had no intention of trying to get them over here from day one. Those are on the opposite side next to the chest of drawers, so that is totally fine. But I'm just so happy that my shoes fit, and I am obsessed with how it looks. And I hope you guys got some kind of fun out of this from shopping, or learned something about how to assemble a bookcase or organize your shoes. Anything that you got from it, let me know down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. As I mentioned earlier, there will be one more closet video. I appreciate you hanging in there with me. I love you guys so much. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.